Well, hey there, guys. It is actually Wellness Wednesday, but I'm going to do Wellness Wednesday and Truth to Power Tuesday all on the same day because I didn't get a chance to do a video yesterday. All right. So before I get started, please do me a favor. Like, subscribe, follow, and then share. Help me get the word out. Can't do it on my own. All right. All right. So let's talk. All right. Let me make this quick. First, I just want to say, again, we need all hands on deck. This guy has been planning stuff. I know people are just waking up and realizing, oh, I guess we can't sit back for the next 4 years. Better late than never, but all hands on deck. Second thing that I want to say is I want to say this to the judges. I know that we are living in a time that's dangerous. And I know that if y'all go against grifter and thief, it's going to cause you some problems. But let me tell you what else I know. You guys started this stuff with a passion. You got before God and you upheld that you would hold that oath and that you would not break this law no matter who is in office. There are checks and balances in government for a reason. So that if something like this ever happened, we would have legs to stand on. And I'm sorry, judges, you may have to start locking some people up. I know that it seems countercultural, but if they're still stealing money and firing people and they refuse to take them to jail, do like you've done to black people all along. When they don't come to court, what do? You issue a warrant. Y'all know what to do. You're just not doing it. They don't want to uphold the law. Enforce it. That's what you're here for. Let me, everybody wants to throw God in there. So let me help you. There's a scripture that says God uses the judges in the land to execute the judgment of the Lord. Your job is bigger than just taking people to court. You are actually upholding something that God called you to do. And you need to do it. Yes, you're going to have to stand on your ground. Yes, you're going to have to stand up on the law. Yes, people are going to come against you. But if that's the price that you have to pay for upholding the law, God is a God of laws. And that's why he put you there. Your obligation is not to that grifter and thief. Your obligation is to God. And if you never knew how big your job is, I just told you. It is up time for you to uphold the law like you promised. We're going to pray for you hand and foot, but uphold the law. To the Republicans, let me say this. I know that you guys have become like prostitutes on the corner being hooked, right? But I need to let you see something. I'm listening to keywords. I'm a life coach. That's what I do for life. I listen to people's life keywords when they're talking so I can identify what people are saying, what's the motive, what's the problem, right? One thing I've been noticing is that slowly but surely, he's getting to a place where he doesn't feel like he doesn't need you Republicans anymore. Okay? He's got the oligarchs. He don't need y'all. And that's why he's slowly but surely doing Jedi mind tricks with y'all. Okay? He's like a parasite. He gets to the host and he sucks the life out of you. He doesn't need you anymore. He doesn't think he does. And your price is about to be higher. But think about this. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? I know that y'all have come up with this new Christianity and this is God is in that. No, God's not in that. That's how I know y'all really didn't read the Bible for understanding. You read it. None of this stuff that you're upholding. God hated all of this stuff. All of the things that y'all doing, God hated. He hated injustice. He never wanted to see the poor. He said, I don't like the mistreatment of the poor. I don't like to see immigrants hurt. He didn't like any of that. Now, I know, that y'all use all their criminals and domestic. You can't stand by that. Because that's not even what the truth is. And all this sneaky stuff of flying, they tell you to return the people and you try to get them out before. She said, oh, it's too late. But I need you to know that he's getting ready to throw you away. You're about to be next. And I don't think you understand it. But I think you better wake up, because he's coming to get the power from you next. That's what the remover of the power of the purse is. Because then he's going to start cutting from you. And you're not going to see it coming. The last thing that I'm going to say is this. We are not those same people. Our ancestors went through some stuff. But guess what? We learned. And we got educated. And we got trained. And we learned some things. And I need to just say this. We are not those same people. And Americans, I don't care who you are, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, I don't care what you are. We were called the United States of America. Maybe we need to show them what happens when we unite. What we're doing right now, I'm very proud. I'm very proud that we're standing up as Americans. But now we need to unite. They've been working very, very hard to put down a line down the middle and separate us all and start all this stuff. But I'm glad there are black and white people that are actually working together. For the black people that are tired, we've been doing this all along. Yeah, baby, this ain't no time. This show ain't the time for you to cross your hands. I hope y'all have seen it now. Yes, I heard him say legal segregation. Yeah, he's been trying to do that for months. Glad you're on board. We need to lock arms. And I mean lock arms like never before. And let them know we can't be divided. Well, they voted for Trump. They're crying now. It's time to lock arms. This is not the time for us to be looking over there. Oh, look at this. They lost everything. They're paying for their decision. And right now, all of us need to lock arms. No, not everybody gonna lock arms with us, and that's okay. But what we need to do is make sure that they understand why we are called the United States of America. One last thing. I really do pray that the armed forces really does keep its word. That its obligation isn't to a man, a dictatorship, or a king, but it's to the Constitution. All right? All right, you guys have a very, very good Wednesday. And I pray that you find truth and it brings you power.